Simkiss, the chairman of DMM, here in our receiving fort at TreeStuff.
I'm really glad to be here. First time in Indianapolis.
Okay.
First time to see you guys. Very impressed with the operation.
Thank you.
And glad to have this chance to make a fool of myself in front of you.
So, Paul's in town for the fire show.
That's right.
Which is in Indianapolis every year. It's not really what we do, but DMM makes high quality hardware for pretty much everything. Mm-hmm. You guys do anything cool at the fire show this year? What are you talking about?
We're launching a new range of pulleys and the Duralock carabiners, and generally visiting other customers that we've established there over the last 20 years.
Very cool. They have some really neat products in their catalog. There's like the Edge Hog and some other really cool stuff if you're into rope access. It's not super arborist related, but very, very cool stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're selling to a broad range now. It started back in rock climbing 30 odd years ago, but now we're into rope access, as you say, height safety, general height safety, wind turbines, rescue, and of course tree care, which is the fastest growing part of our business.
Awesome. How long have you worked for DMM?
April Fool's Day was 31st year. It seemed like a good day to start. We set it up on April Fool's Day, so we've been looking back ever since.
And did you start as the boss of the whole company?
No.
Surprisingly enough.
No. I've got two partners. Fred Hall, who's the wizard really of all the product development and designs, the engineering guy, and Richard Cuthbertson, who is actually our group chairman. So I should explain, I don't have the fancy title. I look after the DMM International, which is the marketing, sales and development side of the business. We separated from the manufacturing, even though it's on the same site. Okay. Richard is the bean counter. He's the one that beats us up for spending all the money.
Chief financial.
Yes,
somebody. So bean counter.
Yeah. And Fred handles the development, manufacturing, technical side.
Very cool. So you were a rock climber first and foremost. You were a business guy. You were
I moved to the area.
Blacksmith.
I moved to the north, up from Mid Wales to North Wales when I was 16, because I wanted to rock climb to find a job up there. And I met Richard and Fred through another climbing company called Plog, and unfortunately that went bankrupt. Hopefully nothing to do with us. But we realised, I guess, that we were completely unemployable and we needed to make the area work for us. So the three of us got together. But no, Fred, Rich and I have been great friends, and we worked together to develop the company that now has 171 employees.
171.
Yeah, that's created awesome. A bit of a monster.
Yeah. Very cool. What stands out to you as one of the most pivotal moments for DMM and for yourself, as a professional?
There's so many, I'd have to think of that. Might have to switch that off while I think about it, because there have been so many, and to think of individual ones is very, very difficult.
There was the hiring of Pete Roscoe.
Absolutely.
That was a huge moment.
My mentor. A number of things, really. I think we've had a lot of firsts. We were the first to introduce ISO 9000 quality system into PPE equipment. We were the first to introduce the Sigma rating. We were the first company in Wales and the 23rd in Britain to be appointed the Investors in People Award, which is the ISO standard for good management, if you like, or investing in people.
Human resources.
Human resource, that's the word. Lots of things like that. And as well as a lot of product firsts and awards we've had for those products. And I think more than anything else, it's creating something from nothing that's sustaining 170 people, providing a living. People investing in them. We have a number of probably that legacy creates something that's employing that many people. So that's sustaining a lot of investment and everything else. There's good people there.
DMM works really closely with the Tree Imagineers, producing a ton of arborist-specific, really high-quality hard goods, as well as some partnership stuff through Teufelberger and making some complete systems. Mark Bridge, Chris Cowell, Bettis, I mean, these guys are kind of mysterious legends. I know Mark and Chris, and they're both personal heroes of mine, super solid guys, but they're always so serious. Do you, I mean, maybe you've gotten some time with them where we cracked a joke or a smile. Can you tell me a funny story, something maybe about Mark or Chris, like maybe something that you wouldn't know?
Probably not, because
they're so serious.
They don't drink, so it's very difficult to get them to loosen up. Although, no, to be fair, they are really cool guys, and they've all got a great sense of humour. But no, they're very dedicated, very serious to what they do. And I think most of the time the interaction we have with them is maybe on a professional basis. So sadly, as yet, I assure you, I haven't been bribed to maintain my silence. I haven't really got any.
No funny stories.
No.
Okay.
There will be some. I do have some about Richard Almond, but I can't say those in front of a camera.
All right. What else? Is there anything really big coming out of DMM this year? I know RPM shackles. Can I say that?
Yes. Yeah.
RPM shackles are coming out.
Yeah,
If you don't know what those are,
just
Google
about
them.
in production now. Got a new range of pulleys which will be out in the autumn or the fall. So if this is going to America, Duralock Ultra O's will be available in June.
That's the 4-action carabiner,
Yeah,
which I'll tell you, on the Ultra is a lot easier to open. I got to get hands on one of those, and it was really cool, actually.
Cool.
I'm not a big fan of the pear-shaped ones, but I really like the Ultra.
And at the European show in Augsburg next week, we're launching a really cool range of product that I can't disclose just yet because the patents files are going through, but there will be a lot of social media interest on that. So if you look at Facebook,
I can get those on the DMM page, coming out next week.
Coming out next week, that's right.
Very cool.
And there's a lot of very interesting product there. A lot of hard work has gone into it. A lot of involvement from Chris and the boys at Tree Imagineers. We're very proud of this lot. I think it's going to take us to the next level.
Awesome. Well, I could probably sit here and ask you questions all day long, but we don't have time for that. So I really appreciate you coming in.
It's great to have the opportunity.
It's an honor, a lifetime honor of mine to be able to hang out with you. So very cool.
I'm very humble. Thank you.